Life without power, no life without Wi-Fi. And if you're rich enough to have a Wi-Fi router, good luck to you. Now, come back, please, everybody. Come back. Come back. Don't desert me. Don't leave me. Please come back, you lovely viewers who are helping to keep this tiny unknown live stream still alive. There we go. All right, welcome back. This is an interrupted live stream tonight. I'm trying to smile. I'm Pahadi David. I call myself Pahadi David because in the Himalayas here, in Nepal and India, Pahadi means mountain. And in total, I have stayed half of my lifetime. In total, I've lived half of my lifetime in the Himalayas, so I call myself Mountain David. My background is originally England and Australia. Hi CJ, nice to see you again. We had a power cut for 35 minutes. No power, no Wi-Fi, so we just started again. How are you, CJ and Holdwani? Are you fine there? Yeah, we had a power cut tonight during the live stream. Power cut, Wi-Fi off, but we've just returned now. How are you, CJ? How are things there in Haldwani? Are they fine? Good, good, good. Yes, CJ, I think this in some places now in South Asia, because of El Nino effect, because of El Nino climate system effect from the Pacific Ocean, all of South Asia has having different types of monsoon, you know, different types of monsoon, sometimes heavy, and like in Daman here, it's light monsoon here in Daman, Nepal. In other places, it's 50-50, you know. Ah. How's work, CJ? Is it fine work? Ah, CJ Singer. Have I checked that picture which you sent me the day before? What was that, through YouTube messaging on this channel? Did you send the picture by YouTube messaging to this channel? Let me know. Which picture was that, CJ? What was the subject of the picture? Please, you viewers, come back. We had a serious interruption to the live stream. Oh, I saw that. Yes, of course, the ghost picture. Yeah, I didn't see anything looking like a ghost, CJ. I didn't see anything looking like a ghost. Hi Manu, namaste to you, namaste Manu. Aap kaise ho, sab theek thak hai? Hamari live stream ko swagatam, welcome. Nice to see your name again, Manu. Nice to see your name again, welcome back, thank you. Oh, is that better? Kachkachad. Some people can talk on the mobile for hours and hours. Manu, big brother, please tell me you know me. It's not Manish from Bageshwar, is it? Is that Manish from Bageshwar, Uttarakhand, Safar or Sangeet? Is that the same person? Oh, hi Anita. Nice to see you. Nice to see your name again, Anita. We had a big interruption. We had a big interruption on the live stream tonight. For 40 minutes, no power, no Wi-Fi. Thanks for coming back, Anita. Thanks for coming back. Good, good. I'm fine, thanks. Manu, are you coming back to the live stream after a long gap? 110 subscribers. Yes, it is clear now, the connectivity. We're back on Wi-Fi, Anita. Namaste, Orki Harin, Sab Tik Tak Chu. Hali Mijaj. Tumur Tabiat, Kosaro Tabiat. Oh, thanks, CJ. There is a community post on the YouTube channel in which subscribers can post their post or pic. Maybe I don't know about that. Maybe I don't know about that. Manu from Garul, is that Manish? Safar or Sangeet? Is that right? Oh. Now I'm remembering something about the 110 subscribers. I do remember that. Yes, yes. Batka Dubuk, Pinal Shag, Kakara Reta, Gota Dal. Oi. Yeah, thanks again, Manish, for that 110 subscriber arrangement. That has been very useful. We have nearly 4,000 subscribers now. Oh, CJ, thank you. Oh. Thank you for that, Manu. Thank you for that. Yeah, Jolie Bart. Oh. How many people have sent me messages on that community post? That's my honest mistake. My honest mistake. Manu, CJ, tell me how many people have asked me a question on that community post? How many? Please let me know now. I must look at that. Is that a community post directly related to my video blogs? Is that a community post connected directly about my video blogs? Yes or no? And how many posts are there? I see video. I have looked at that occasionally, but not enough. Thank you. I must look at that tonight. I'll look at that tonight. Ah. Manu, as you know, on June 30, my 1 year Indian visa stay finished, Manu. So I'm back now for 5 months in central Nepal. My lovely old residence called Darman. Manu, in Darman here, I have two different places where I live stream from, two different places. This we call the Pumpkin Leaves Restaurant. The other is the home of my Nepali family, Munna and Dawa. They have a homestay and I live in their homestay. Yes, a nice change. So CJ, please tell me about this community post. I just go through community setting, right? Community setting, yes? And then what do I do? Which button do I press? Oh, no, Anita, in Nepal, I don't own any property. I just rent a room here. And in India also, I don't have any property. Listen closely, Anita. In India, as you know, I live in 3 different places in Kumaon. I live in Korsani. I live in Supi Saryu, near Bageshwar. And the third place I live in, again, with old friends, Pahadi people, near Supi in Bageshwar. I don't own any property. I'm not an Indian citizen. Now, in Kumaon, Anita, in each of the 3 places, many years before, I helped to fully build or partly build houses there. So, but the property belongs to the families, you see. Thanks, CJ. Good. Manu says, next time when I come back to India, first week of July 2027, we can go to Pandukoli. Oh, very nice. Pandukoli, Babaji Udyar, Dwarahat. Anita, even in Australia, I left Australia 23 years before. I have no property in Australia, nothing. मैं पुराना साधु हूँ, साधु जैसा. Oh, Anita, suno e pahari gana cho, gana, nan wal. Koch kocho no koro boju, tero me jato tukura chan. Gich gicho no koro boju, kichuri masto. Dan mero me jata tukura chan. Quank quank no koro boju, double masto chu. Dan mero me jata tukura chan. Quank quank no koro boju, kichuri masto chu. Hai hai. Dan mero me jata tukur chan. Gich gich no koro boju, kichuri masto chu. Kichuri masto chu. Kichuri masto chu. Kichuri masto chu. Hai hai. Kichuri masto chu. Hai hai. Kichuri masto chu. Manu, quite good, thanks. Manu, quite good here. Of course, I'm most comfortable in Kumaon. I lived in Kumaon the longest time, but also I know Daman, Nepal quite well. Quite comfortable here also, but I miss very, very much the home cooking. I miss it very, very, very much. Manu, Udyari Bend, Udyari Bend. Dharamghar, Kotmania, Bakra Udyar, Mali Udyar. Mm, mm, mm. Here's a favourite one. I need to listen to this favourite song. Oh, thanks, CJ. Please tell me how I get into that, into those posts. How many people have sent messages, and how do I get into it? I get onto YouTube channel, Pahadi David, right? Press view channel, and then I press community settings, and then oh, Anita Sunope, you like this song very much. Nantina, Ekahuna, Dwi Huno, Tin Char Panch Huno, Pejele Huno, Nantina, Ekahuna, Dwi Huno, Tin Char Panch Huno, Pejele Huno, Yo, Xiao Eki Bariata a Bamekato Honjo, Me Janu Kailasa me Barmachari Chon, Chorde Mero Hata a Bamekato Honjo, Me Janu Kailasa me Barmachari Chon, Hai Hai, Me Janu Kailasa me Nani Chon, Chorde Mero Hata me Barmachari Chon, Nantina Ekahuna, Dwi Huno, Tin Char Panch Huno, Pejele Huno, Yo, Xiao Eki Poltana a Bamekato Honjo. Yes, Manu Shikar Banyar. Manu, CJ, Anita, Ek Chota Kahani Batonga. Many years before, Jab Me Gatar, monsoon season, I visited near Namik Glacier, in Pittorgarh district, near Namik Glacier. On the way, I stayed 2 or 3 days in Sharma Bajar, north of Bageshwar, northeast of Bageshwar, Sharma Bajar, monsoon season. And one day I thought, I want to stay one night in Shikhar Banyar, Mool Narayan. So I carried like a medium-sized backpack, some clothes, food, water, monsoon season, and I left Shama Bajar. I had a big stick, And 3 kilometres above Sharma Market, one local man was coming down, and he stopped and he said, "Oh, hello, Angrezi. I speak little English, don't mind, yeah?" This is many years before. At that time, I understood only little Hindi and Kumani. So he said, "Don't mind, stop." And he took my arm and he held me very, very tight and he said, "Don't go up, no, bears, bhalu, like this, and I understood immediately. He said, rainy season, bhalu, coming down, looking for food, don't go up. And he turned me around, and for 5 minutes, he's holding my body very tight. I couldn't escape. Yeah. So I never reached Mool Narayan Shikhar Banya. I never reached. During my many years in Uttarakhand, I have seen many times. I have seen Mool Narayan Shikhar Banya from many places. It's got a special shape. It looks like this from other places. You see the big hill, about 9,000 feet high. You see the certain shape like that, you know? Yeah. Hunting village, I see, Manu. Hunting village. Manu says, Rangali Bindi Ghagara Kai. I don't know that song. Well, that's nice, Manu. We can do night camping. With my body now, I'm now 76, Manu. My legs are weak, a little medium weak, and I have problem walking up and down, you know? Thanks, CJ. There is 6 to 7 messages. Good. All right. Thank you. Thank you for that. I'll look tonight. For that. Tonight we can do longer live stream. I'm in the Pumpkin Leaf restaurant and I can stay here till 8:30 Indian time. Anita, suno? Modua rotter or shishono shago. Modua rotter or shishona shaga. Minani nani chuniko tero vag. Modua rotter or shishona shaga. Menani nani chuniko mero vaga. O Meri Purani Paruli Devi Ju Sanope Fir. O Meri Purani Parani Paruli Devi Ju Burani Maniapa Ekai Diope Tulo Tul Kumbhakaran Wala Modua Ratma Ratan Muni Gurung Gyung Kitiope Yar. Hai. Hito pe merigo puli paharu me janu hita. Hita. Meri durga chane mero kamara patta hege. Masa. Moj uro. Nach karo pe nach. Hito pe merigo puli paharu me janu hita. Meri durga chane mero kamara patta hege. Durga chane chane mero kamara patta hege. Nantina, 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 ekahuna, duihuno, tinchar panch das huno, pejele huno, yo. Shiawe ki bariata abba mekata hunju. Me janu kailasa me nani nani chum. Me nani nani chum. Hey hey. Nani nani chum. Hey hey. Nani nani chum. Ah, Udyari bend Moonarayan, Bageshwarai Bajar, Panwanola Bajar ki Panch ki Pakori, Persiddhachan, Veri Kamala, Shabash. Yes, I'm in the mood for singing tonight, CJ. In the mood for singing. Yes. Anita also enjoys very much. Anita, oh, Sheraghat, Saryunadiki Sheraghat, Pitorgarki, Nan Rajdani Chu, Nan Rajdani, oh, Sheraghat. Oh, Anita Meraju, Sheraghat ki, Tulo Tul, Maharani Chu, Maharani, oh, Rajkumari, oh, Shabash, wow. Hito pe meriko puli, Tumar mondua halu me khanu hita. Hey Bhagwan, Meri Durga chane, Mero kamara patta hege. Hey Durga chane, Tumar mondua rata me khanu hita. Rata me khanu hita. Mondua rata me khanu hita. Shabash. Wow. Well, Wi-Fi is looking very good, isn't it, eh? Now, please remember, everybody, if you tap 2 times on the screen, it means you like this live stream, yeah? And please remember, 2 other requests. If you stay on this live stream for a longer time, it will help this live stream grow more quickly, you know? And please, everybody, tell your social circle, relatives, friends, neighbors, Biralu Kukur, tell everybody, your cows and buffaloes, to at least have a look on this live stream, and it will help the live stream, it will help the channel grow more quickly, yeah? CJ Singer, have I seen bullfighting? Yeah, on TV. Manu, are you still there? Manish, are you still there? I have a question. These Nepali flies are very, very fast. Manish, are you still there with us? And Anita, CJ, Manish, are you still there? I have a request for the 3 of you. One small request. Wow. Please listen closely. The request is this. Thank you. The request is this. Please, to increase my watch hour time up to 4,000 watch hours, please, can you do one thing? It's very simple. When you go to sleep, please turn on your device, laptop, tablet, turn on your device and look at a previous live stream of mine. Look at a previous live stream of mine from before, 3 hour long. you can see plenty of previous live streams from me, 3 hours long. And please tune into the live stream. Watch the live stream while you're sleeping. Turn the picture on to dark, turn the sound off, and just, if you, while you are sleeping, your device is watching a previous live stream, 3 hours long, that will help me very much to reach more quickly the 4,000 watch hours target. Anita, CJ, Manish. You understand? Thanks, Anita. I would appreciate it very, very much, because this is a long process to get monetized. Getting money, I will not become a crorepati in 5 minutes. I will not become a crorepati in 5 minutes. I may make a few dollars every day. I will be happy when I get monetized just to make enough money every day to cover my accommodation costs, visa costs, $2 a day, and food and medicine costs. That's all I need. You know me by now. I'm not greedy. And if you do that, keep your device turned on, watching a previous 3-hour live stream. There are plenty of those on my channel. That will help me very, very much. That's right, CA. Watch my old live videos, the old live streams. Best ones, 3 hours long, 3 hours long. That will help me very, very much to grow this channel, you know. In the morning when you wake up, of course, you will need to recharge your battery, but that's no problem, huh? Hi Daisy, namaste to you. Nice to see you again. Thanks for your messages. And I think I'm going to get through, but on that personal matter, through the YouTube, through a WhatsApp we're talking. You can understand that briefly. I can't make any online inquiry to that office in India. And even I won't try Umang. I won't try Umang because they will realise when I send 2 items of information, PIN code here in Nepal, mail PIN code, mailing PIN code, and when I show them my Nepali mobile number, they'll say, oh, he's not in India. They won't accept my inquiry. But, thanks very much. And I think the answer is going to be in an email, which I sent off today. I know today's Sunday. I sent the email off, and I'll keep trying with that. And I'm very impressed, Daisy, that this organisation can be contacted, especially inside India, by several mediums. This is very impressive. Yeah. Thanks, Daisy, for coming. Daisy, tonight, during the first live stream tonight, from the usual time, it was not successful. We had a block of, there was no power for 40 minutes, no power, no Wi-Fi. We came back 35 minutes ago. And everybody, I'm in the Pumpkin Leaves restaurant. I'm here for 1 hour more. Hopefully power and Wi-Fi will stay. Thanks, Anita. You understand my request. You understand my request. If just one person can do that every night, 1 or 2 people do that for me, you go to sleep, keep your device turned on to a 3-hour previous live stream, that will help me very much, very much. These Nepali flies are very fast. Terabap. Talking to the flies. Yes, 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 yes. Daju, have patience, have patience. Your channel will definitely be monetized. Thank you. I know it will be. I know it will be. Um, this is a long process. I just ask enough money, a few dollars a day, to cover food costs, $2 a day visa costs, mobile charge, recharge, and some Ayurvedic medicine. That's it. That's it. इससे मैं करोड़पति नहीं बन जाऊं, नहीं बन जाऊं. वो मेरा निशान नहीं है, निशान नहीं है. That's right, Daisy. In short, in the last couple of months, the viewers and watch hours have dropped very, very dramatically, very dramatically. I think for two reasons, Daisy Jana. The end of my stay in Korsani, no Wi-Fi there, so some viewers got tired of broken connectivity. They got tired of broken. The other reason, Daisy, I think, is that I'm live streaming now since nearly 9 months, and a good number of viewers just got over familiar with the channel. They got over familiar with the channel, they had enough, so they left. But Daisy, every night, one or two previous viewers do come back. They do come back. Hi there, Chanakya. How are you? Nice to see your name again, Chanakya, since a few nights. Thanks for coming back. नमस्ते चाणक्य, नमस्ते, आप कैसे हो? सब ठीक ठाक है? तुम्हारे स्वास्थ्य कुशल बाद सब ठीक ठाक है? परिवार की कुशल बाद ठीक ठाक है? Shabash. Chanakya is asking, so what is David's mark? Do you mean my aim, my target? Anita says, David, what do you do, David, with the Sadhu party bankrupt? If I understand you, Anita, I'm not thinking of bankrupt. I'm not thinking of bankrupt. Not thinking of bankrupt. If bankrupt means kangal in Hindi, that's not in my mind. It's not in my mind. Anita says, David, you are gracing humanity. That's a nice message. You are gracing humanity. Very nice. Wow, wow, wow. Now, Daisy, listen to this. Some progress. Not yet. After 2 weeks. After 2 weeks. Now, my room, my homestay is 250 meters from Munna's Wi-Fi zone. She's got router and everything. But, so in my room, I can't access Munna's Wi-Fi zone. You can understand that, right? Now, because you see, because I'm an old traveller, Daisy, I just carry a limited amount of luggage and baggage and that, right? I don't want to buy Wi-Fi system. Don't want to buy it. Now, in about 17 days, Daisy, I have a plan to move up to the, just nearby, to move up to the Darman View Tower. You know Darman View Tower, it's in my story here in Darman. Up there, they got Wi-Fi there. A small room, decent rent, where I could, where I plan to increase my live streaming time up to about 3 hours, right? Like before. But if 4 or 5 of you lovely people accept my request, Daisy, you know I've spoken about this before, Daisy, where 4 or 5 lovely viewers, when you go to sleep, Daisy, when you go to sleep, please tune in your device to a previous live stream, Daisy. You've heard all this before. Tune in your device to a previous live stream of mine. There are plenty of them, 3 hours long. You go to sleep, turn the sound off, turn the picture onto dark. It's not disturbing you, and that will help me reach the 4,000 target much more quickly. So you can understand, Daisy, in about 18 days, I will probably move into the Darman View Tower, a small room, everything's inside, it's much more comfortable, and I can do live streams, let us say, from 6 to 9 o'clock, like that, you know, when necessary. 11 o'clock at night finish. Those days are finished, Daisy. I no longer have the energy now to live stream till 11, and it's not necessary now. I just need to live stream now 2.5 hours, 3 hours. Tonight will be 3 hours, you see, yeah. Yes, Janak, aim for the Nishana. That's right. It's not cold here yet. You can't say it's cold, CJ. Your same question again. Here at 8,000 feet, you can't say it gets cold until middle of November to middle of March. That's the early autumn and winter season, you know. Daisy Chana. Daisy Chana, are you? Your message, you can't understand what type of help can you give me? Which type of help? Are you talking about what I just said about viewing a previous 3-hour live stream of mine to increase my watch hours? Or are you talking about help on that matter we're discussing on WhatsApp? What are you talking about? Sorry? Thanks, Chanaki, you've done that. Oh, that's excellent. Now, CJ, today I had some just simple Nepali vegetarian thali. Quite nice. Chanakya, holy moly, somebody's missing you. Wow, wow. Holy moly, somebody is missing you. Wow, is it you? I've been missing you too when you stayed long periods on this live stream, Chanakya. Oh, Daisy, you had an evening walk there. That's why you came late. Yeah, Chanakya. Occasionally, I get hiccups occasionally. I see, Daisy. You're referring to the WhatsApp matter. No, that's it. I think because I'm not in India now. I'm not in India with that inquiry, Daisy. That email may solve my problem. It may solve my problem. Yeah, Daisy's thinking, David, drink some cold water. That'll help reduce your hiccups. Hiccups are usually when the gut is overheated, right? Hmm. Daisy, I believe that email address you gave me for that organisation is the simple answer. I did send an email off today to them, and so they should get that. Look at it tomorrow, Monday, you know? Daisy says he feels that we've lost a good number of viewers because, David, some days or every second day there are some hot, harsh discussions, and someone or another gets offended, never comes back on live. Well, I can't control that from happening unless we completely ban serious subjects. You see, Daisy, if we seriously ban, if we ban serious controversial subjects, you see, sometimes controversial subjects bring more viewers, right? They bring more viewers. You can understand that. And sometimes controversial topics, which make a lot of heat, even insults, they remove viewers also. So what to do? For me, it's 50-50. Can you see what I mean? It's like there are pros and cons equally on this. You see, Daisy, on serious controversial subjects, if we act as adults, then there won't be too much heat or controversy in the discussions, right? There won't be too much heat. And when there's too much heat, it may lead to personal criticism and personal insults, which we don't want. If you were the streamer, if you were in my position, Daisy, you would see how very difficult it is sometimes to stay in the middle. You'll see how difficult it is sometimes. Now, you're right there, Daisy Chana. Milder topics are best, like travel, nature, humanity, meditation. Yes, yes, yes. I do try my best sometimes, but it's very difficult. CJ Singer, no, in my knowledge, I can't buy my favourite brew coffee here in Nepal. It's not available. These days in Nepal, Nepal is trying to grow its Nepali product range made in Nepal. Excuse my hiccups, yeah. And so now some Indian products are banned in Nepal to encourage Nepalis to produce more homegrown products from Nepal. Desi Chana, choose meditation and how to do meditation. It will surely work for us. Let's see. You can help on that subject. CJ Singer, also ghost topics. Yeah, well, what to do, CJ? Some people love ghost topics. Other people just don't believe in ghost topics. They're not interested. So again, what to do? Oh, excuse me. There we are. Can you hear? Can you hear me now? Good, right. I was just saying in the last 5 minutes how difficult it is to select different topics, not too controversial topics for live streams, but interesting enough. It's very difficult as the streamer controlling everything. All right, excuse me, I'll stop playing with the screen now. Good, 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 good. Yeah. Chanakya, are you still there? Any suggestions about how to tread the fine line regarding topics on live streaming? I do try. I'll lie on my left side for 5 minutes. Maybe that will help the hiccups. Oh, Harish Sharma, if you're there, watching and listening very, very quietly. How are you, Harish? Aryan Sharma, where's Aryan these days? Where's Aryan Sharma? You've gone very quiet. Have you been very busy with work or study or research or something, Aryan? Daisy Chun is saying, David, project your skilled topics, like how to travel with a minimum budget. Yeah, well, I can talk about that now. Oh. How to travel with a minimum budget. Well, you always want to eat properly. You always want to eat a minimum of 2 good meals a day. The traveller doesn't want to half-starve themselves because of the minimum budget, or you'll get weak and lazy. I think it's very important, Daisy, about minimum budget travellers that we understand something of the local language. we understand something of the local one or two languages, so we know what the local prices are for food, fruit juices, food, travelling, tickets, hotel costs, things like that, so that some coming local people won't cheat us. We need to know some essential of the local one or two languages, you know. Um, of course, on a minimum budget, we must stay in the cheapest hotels. Yeah, we must eat in the cheapest restaurants, but not the cheapest restaurants where the hygiene is bad. Another thing, the minimum budget traveller should always look directly and closely at the restaurant's kitchen before they eat. Look at the condition of the kitchen, the pots and pans. Do the staff use soap to clean up the pots and pans and plates? Do they or do they not? Or are they misers on that subject? Minimum budget traveller needs to look very closely at restaurants, look at the staff. Do they look nice, clean and tidy? These sorts of subjects, yeah? How we adjust with Indian culture, all right, I'll come to that in a couple of minutes, Stacey. It's very difficult to initiate talk with unknown locals. How do you manage? Number one, smile and charm. Excuse my hiccups. Smiling and charm, just natural charisma. In English, charisma. Yeah, charm. Um, it's not always easy to initiate talk with unknown locals because we may not know we may not know anything of the local language. If we're a traveller speaking English, some local people may be a little bit irritated that I'm trying to impose English on their culture. Some people don't like that. So where's the middle path, Daisy? Where is the middle path? Part of the answer comes in knowing some basic food words, you know, some basic favourite food words in that area or in that country, knowing some basic food words, maybe knowing the names of a few famous people in that culture, singers, artists, businessmen. Politicians, not so much, no. Who wants to get into that subject in a foreign country? Normally. Knowing a little bit of a local story can help. But the first thing is when I want to talk with a local person, unknown person, is smile and look directly in their eyes, you know, Daisy. Smile, look directly in their eyes and introduce yourself. I'm sorry, I don't speak much of your language, but I understand 20%, you know. And often, Daisy, just saying a few words in the local language can open the door to a nice talk, you know. join in, help in the translation, you know. But one advantage is when the foreign traveller is in a strange country, quite often local people are interested in that foreigner. Where do you come from? Listen to my Indian English. Where do you come from? Namaste, namaste. Where do you come from? What is the purpose of your visit to India? Right? How often did I hear that? How often? What is the reason for what is the purpose of your visit to India? This is very, very much a common conversation opener in India. What is the purpose of your visit to Nepal? How long have you been in Pakistan? Oh, thanks, Rakshit. Since 1 hour, we're back continuously on the lovely medium of power supply and Wi-Fi. Hi, Shinchan. Thanks for coming back, Shinchan, a fellow registered nurse. Namaste. How are you, young man? Are you fine? Have you finished work? Very nice to see your name again. Namaste and Swagatam. Welcome to you, Shinchan. Very nice to see you again. Excuse me. I've got some hiccups unusually tonight. Hiccups. Hail to David Baba. Wow, wow, wow. Rakshit saying hello to David. Desi Chana, Kabuli Chana, CJ, Chanakya. Very nice. Thanks, Rakshit. I pinned your messages. You can see that. Daisy says, yeah, I will drink some more water. I drank some water. Yeah, I know about that. I'll drink some more. Okay, thanks, Shinchan, registered nurse. Thanks, Daisy, about I should continue with the daily blogs, but we need an editor. A number of people have asked me, David, why in the last 2 weeks not making any new blogs? Even David, they're saying, even David, we can accept raw blogs, unedited blogs. We want to see your blogs increase the viewership. But 2 weeks before Daisy, in our small team, my manager asked me again, David, please, before, when our editor was free, we had a high level of professional editing on your blogs. We can't do it at the moment. And also, see, my editor and manager, since many months, are very, very, very busy with their own projects. They want me to take over editing the videos, which I will do. I'm a little bit lazy about it, but I must learn soon how to edit my own blogs, you know. So the manager told me 2 weeks ago, Kabuli Chana, don't put any more raw unedited, it doesn't look good. So that's the answer to that, you know. Daisy Chana, I have dozens over since the last number of years If people just look at my old videos, there are dozens and dozens and dozens of videos available for anybody on my channel. Dozens and dozens, especially in the last 15 months from India. Plenty. I just can't explain myself anymore on that, Daisy. Shinchan, you think someone's missing you. Is that the reason for hiccups, is it? That's the first time I heard that. Wow, that's interesting. It's possible from when I was younger, Shinchan. Don't tell anybody this. It's possible that when I was younger, when I was a young Muruga, that one or two girlfriends still remember me. It's quite possible. Quite possible. Not definite, but possible. From many, many years before. All right, Daisy, I'll try to respond immediately to new viewers who may not like to wait too long. Oh, I'll try, Daisy Chana. I'll do my very, very best. Daisy Chana, I must say, you please open your own live stream. Open your own live stream tomorrow, Daisy, and see how it's not the easiest job. It must be somebody, a previous girlfriend maybe. Shinchan, giving me a lot of hiccups at the moment. Oh, that's interesting, isn't it? That's very interesting. Now, Daisy's asking, how does a foreigner adjust with Indian culture? It's not easy at first, not easy. Look, I could give you a long answer, but basically when we first come to India, every new foreigner coming to India has a culture shock. Every foreigner, 100% of us, culture shock. Yes. The time is not long enough for me to go into all those details, but I think basically, Daisy, to adjust to when we come to India, we must quickly adjust to customs and practices which are very useful for us. Adjust to customs and practices which are very, very useful for us, especially on the subject of daily survival, right? There's an old expression, in English at least. Remember the old Roman Empire? It spread all over Europe, parts of North Africa. That expression was, when in Rome, do as the Romans do. When you visit Rome to survive, just do and live as the Romans do. I like to add another word to that. When in Rome, do mostly as the Romans do. You don't need to completely live like a local person in this strange country. No need to try to live completely like a local native. In fact, it's impossible. You always carry some of your own culture with you. But when in India, do or live mostly as the Indians live, and you'll survive very well. Some customs, of course, may not suit us, but the more we look into the scientific reasons why people do their customs, when we look more into the scientific reasons why they live like that in that country, in that culture, in that climate, then we can accept them more easily, you know? A good number of foreigners, a good number of Westerners have lived in India and have found how absolutely useless tissue or toilet paper is. How absolutely useless toilet paper is. And that in the cleaning process, water is 100% necessary, essential. What can I tell you South Asians on this subject? Yeah, left hand and right hand. What can I tell you South Asians, natives of South Asia on that subject? Many Westerners learn that when they come to South Asia. Now, Shin Chan is saying, you used to do live streams with your friends in COVID time. I didn't have a mobile, I didn't have an Android or anything like that. I never thought about that, I didn't know about that. Yeah, that's interesting. That's right, Daisy Chana. Um, the issue regarding food in public places, yeah. I mean, in South Asia now, I do find that there is a definite improvement in public eating hygiene compared with 40, 50 years ago. A big improvement, a big improvement. There are now many more good quality hygienic restaurants in the market in South Asia than there used to be. But still, we have the extreme. Do you know the word in English, Daisy? Medieval. Medieval. This level of hygiene can exist in any place on the planet, and it does. Medieval. M-E-D-I. M-E-D-I. E-V-A-L. Medieval means conditions which existed in the Middle Ages, going back 800 or 1000 years ago. You can imagine in those days, not everybody had hot water. Knowledge of disease and hygiene was much lower in many places. And we have around the world, still we have around the world in some cultures, medieval conditions amongst some people who prepare food for the public. Medieval conditions. But this is less now in recent times, I think less. Daisy Chana says, well now, Daisy Chana has said something here which could be controversial. Now I won't repeat Daisy Chana's last message that hygiene is very poor in a certain community, in my opinion, anywhere in the world. I In my personal experience, Daisy, I just can't agree with that. I can't agree with that. That in that particular com- community around the world, um, that yeah. Thanks for removing that, Daisy. Yeah, that was a mistake. That wasn't. No, no. Well done. Well done. Well done. Yes, well done. You took that off immediately. Yeah, 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 yeah. I must say that in that particular community, which you in that community, in previous years, not now, but in previous years, I had lived with lovely, cultured, hygienic families as a guest, a paying guest, from all types of ideologies: Muslim, Hindu, Jain, Buddhist, Christian, Hindu. Oh, yes. Right, end of subject on that specific thing. That's right. Oh, oh, Rakshit, are you still here? Ah, good, good, good. Wow, wow, wow. Oh, I'm doing some medium-sized pranayama. It might help the hiccups. I drank plenty of water today. Maybe too much water, Shinchan. Maybe. Yes, Shinchan, if you're still here, that must have been a great time passer, a time killer in coronavirus times to do live streams. That would have been mostly a solution to especially lockdown, you know? Wow. See, Chana, why are some daily viewers not coming? Um, well, if you like Daisy Chana, we can spend again and again a few minutes on the same subject. I'm quite prepared to. Am I? We can repeat that. We can repeat the same subject again. I am looking at myself and my own role in why some people are not coming. No, I can't repeat it again and that. Sorry about that. Um, David, stop breathing for a minute. That will work. Okay. No, that's all right, Daisy. Don't be sorry. Don't be sorry. We have a very good long friendship now, and we don't need to apologise to each other, Daisy. And we always talk directly to each other, don't we? We always talk directly to each other. Yeah. I think my need to continuously talk at the moment. Now I stop my respiration for 40 seconds and something's working. Wow. Mm. Scientific scientific reason for that, yeah? Yeah, you try that yourself, do you? Yes. CJ Singer, do you know about the Mahabharata? Wow, one of the world's greatest works. You tell us. You please make the contribution, CJ. You tell us. about, I remember that Daisy Chana about not breathing when you got hiccup. It's still working. Jay Singh, you please tell us something about the Mahabharata, yeah? The best things about it. Daisy Chana with the medical reason says hypercapnia. Hypercapnia stops hiccups. CJ, is that song that goes like, I don't know the words, is that the song that goes like do 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 do, still working, Daisy? Do 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 beautiful tune. So that's it. Hitta Gari Kamala Almorama Mero Bangala. Wow. Daisy Chana says, now has everybody seen Daisy Chana's direct medical advice to me? Since my hiccups have stopped since 4 minutes completely. Daisy told me, don't breathe for a minute and your hiccups will go. And they have gone. When you people get hiccups next time, or you see other people with hiccups, tell them, stop breathing for 40 or 50 seconds. Completely stop breathing. Don't move your gut. Don't move the belly. Daisy says, Mahabharat is a novel written by the Vedvyas. It tells us what not to do. And there were a lot of familial killings also. Yeah. When I was younger, I read that in English. I read that in English when I was a young Muruga. Daisy? All right, now let's finish in 20 minutes. It will be a 3-hour long live stream. Let's finish in 20 minutes. And so please send your last messages from now, okay? What I want to know, Daisy, please answer this if you can. How was it that hundreds and several thousand years ago, some great investigative researchers around the world, in very old civilizations, India, China, Yellow River culture, Egypt, Sumeria, Central America, how did some of these great investigative researchers manage to gather that knowledge without modern methods? How were they able to do it? Was yoga meditation part of the answer? Please tell us about that. CJ Singer, I never eat pani puri. I personally don't like pani puri. I think it's made from maida. Is it maida? But I think I have seen pani puri being sold on the streets in Nepal. I think so. Oh, wow. It's still working. Not one hiccup in 7 minutes. Daisy? Aap jadugar ho, jadugar. I see, CJ, my mistake, my big mistake. Pani puri is made up of wheat flour and semolina. Semolina. I see. What's the Hindi name for semolina? What's the Hindi name for semolina? It's not sabudana, is it? I don't think it's sabudana. Sagu, sagu in English, sago. What is semolina, the name in Hindi, please tell me. David, in my opinion, the Mahabharata was a novel. You don't know the scientific reason behind this. Oh. Perhaps years of research by Indian rishis and sage, everything, researching and observing human behavior very, very, very intimately. Huh? Daisy Chana, do I know Ajwain? Yeah, I know Ajwain. Yeah. In Kumani language, they call Jawana. Jawana, yeah. Caraway. Caraway. Yeah, I know very well caraway. Around the world, caraway seeds, Ajwain, are a favourite for bakers. Bakers who cook tasty food. Excuse me, bakers who cook tasty bread, right? They like to put Ajwain seeds, crushed up caraway seeds, into bread, into the bread dough, don't they? Give it more taste. That's right, yeah. I've seen Ajwain oil in one or two Ayurvedic toothache preparations also, Daisy, if I remember. Yeah. Tell us about Ajwain from your side, Daisy. How do you use it in your kitchen? How does your Rasoi Ki Maharani use caraway seeds? I see. Ajwain is basically used because of its anti-gas properties. I see. Yo, ek aur mar gaya. These Nepali flies are very, very fast. When you want to kill a fly with a cloth or something, obviously you don't aim directly at the fly. You aim at the direction in which the fly is going to jump away, yeah? I'm quite an expert actually. I kill 10 or 12 flies every day without any guilt. Now, Ajwain. Yeah, I'm sure, Daisy, I've seen Ajwain or caraway oil used in some Ayurvedic toothache drops. I'm sure I have. So anti-gas also, yes, that's interesting. It's very nice, thanks Daisy. Once again, Daisy, my answer to that is I always carry with me. I've been using it for many, many years. The sister preparation of Live 52, you know it, the Himalayan Ayurvedic company. Many, many useful products. Wow, top class quality. The Himalayan company, Gas X, Live 52, Jerry Fort, geriatric, right? Jerry Fort, very, very useful for geriatric people suffering from weaknesses. Jerry Fort, big red tablet, yeah. It's a mixture of many, many different Ayurvedic things, though, Jerry Fort. I've been using Gas X. Here again, Daisy, we're having an opposing opinion on something. In my direct experience, Daisy, over 50 years, I've been using Gas X for various common stomach and belly thing, gas, constipation, diarrhea, nausea, blah, 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 blah. And also, this is not so well known, two gas X tablets after, let's say, a big heavy meal. Remember, I don't eat in the evening, okay? So I must have a big amount of lunch, okay? Gas X tablets, Ayurvedic, two of those after a big meal are equal to the best digestive preparation on the planet. Believe me, I'll never stop using gas X, but we do sometimes disagree, Daisy, on certain things. We must disagree on some things, yeah? Some people say take 2 Hajmola tablets after a meal. But after a meal, I like to have a small amount of some sweet thing. As we know, eating a sweet thing, pudding, dessert, some sweet thing, kick-starts the digestion early, right? So I have a little bit of sugar or honey, whatever I feel like I want to take after a meal, honey or something like that, right? Start the digestion off early. Last thing I want after that is a Hajmola tablet with its strong children taste. But if I take 2 gas X, they're coated, no taste. I've been using gas X and I can recommend people who may have gas problems after a meal. For this or that reason, take 2 gas X tablets from Himalayan company and it will fix all that. It'll fix all that. Anyhow, I don't need to give any more justifications on that subject. That's my and they're easy to carry, Daisy, easy to carry. Hajmola causes constipation, although it reduces gas. I see. CJ Singer, no, since many, many years, I never have snacks in my room. I don't eat anything between meals. Almost never, because for the next meal, then I will have full. Oh, Nisha. Oh, Nisha. Are you eating now? Are you sleeping? Just give me 10 minutes more, please. Beautiful, thank you. Good. Occasionally, I always keep a few whole grain biscuits with me, okay? I always keep a few whole grain biscuits with me. And sometimes in the evening, especially cold season, I may have a handful of whole grain biscuits with me. 9:30, because I'm occasionally hungry, my stomach's a bit cold. In India with the brew coffee, as you know like that, yeah. I don't prepare hot water in my room. Here in Darman, I don't have hot water in my room. I don't want to get an electric jug. I travel very lightly, Yes, I've recommended gas X to many people over the years, Daisy Chana, for those various disturbances in the gut, and I believe me, in almost all cases, it's relieved it. But Daisy, as you know, and sometimes got serious amoebiasis, or other, I guess you call bacterial gut infections, it's only going to give some relief. You need to hit the bacterial gut infection hard, don't you? That's right. CJ Singer. Daisy Chana, you're a fit person, David. You don't need my Daisy Nushke. Nushke means Nushke, Hushke. What's Nushke, Fushke? I don't know Nushke. CJ Singer, have I seen brown coloured eggs? Look, one thing I've learnt recently in the last 2 years is that, on the subject of eggs, village eggs, fresh village eggs from village chickens, I mean real eggs, is that real chicken eggs from village are a white colour, and they may be smaller. They're white, aren't they? Have I seen brown coloured eggs? Brown, CJ, am I right here? Brown coloured eggs are the common egg which most people find available. They are, the common coloured egg is brown, isn't it? Not produced in villages. Yeah, I only very occasionally get amoebas or I forget the other name of it. I very occasionally, every few years, and it's only because I had no choice but to eat in a below hygienic place on the road travelling from here to there. Very rare. That's it. I haven't been nursing for over 20 years, Daisy Chunner, and also different countries have different brand. I don't know Norflocks, I don't know. But in my experience, Daisy Chunner, the last time I had amoebiasis was about 3-4 years ago, and I took something which has been around for dozens of years. You'd know this one. Do you call in India Flagyl brand? Flagyl? Metronidazole. Metronidazole. With food, of course. With food, as you know. Metronidazole. 200 or 400 milligrams over 2, 4, 5 days, depending. Yeah. Metronidazole, as you know, has been around for decades. I still find that, when I need it every 4 years, the most effective, and I trust metronidazole. Thanks for the information there, Daisy. Yeah, well, there's one you can take every 3 months. Wow, that's amazing. Wow. All right, now, let's finish in 7 minutes. I'm starting to get a bit tired, you can see that, but my hiccups disappeared from... Oh, Daisy, Hitchiki ki Dushuman. Hitchiki ki Dushuman. The enemy of hiccups, Daisy Chana. AKA Kabuli Chana, Kashmiri Kala Chana, and that's it. All right, now, please. Oh, Daisy Chonako, albendazole, worm infestation, of course. I see, CJ Singer. Here in Darman, look, I've learned something from you. Brown eggs are more costly in India. CJ, is that brown eggs are more costly? Is that because they are village eggs? I'm confused. Oh, Daisy Chana, metronidazole has a metallic taste and can cause vomiting. Well, it may well cause vomiting if the person just can't take food when they're taking the metronidazole. Any more on that? Because they have a gastric condition, right? All right, now let's wrap up. Let's finish now this live stream because I'm getting a little wave from my hosts here. They're telling me to finish the live stream. So, let's go home. All right. And thanks to you lovely people for coming as usual, especially you people staying with me for a very long time. Rakshit, CJ Singer, Desi Chana, Kabuli Chana, with milk added. Yeah, I know that one. And all you lovely viewers, thanks always, really, from my heart, for supporting me over many, many months. And one day when I get a little bit rich, I might send you a little gift, okay? Namaste. Thank you to everybody. I love you. You're really great, great people. And I'm just looking now. That's it. Good night, everybody. Good night. Namaste. Thank you. Thank you.